Power isn't what most people think it is. It's not about screaming the loudest, wearing a crown, or sitting on a throne. Real power hides. It moves silently. And by the time the world sees it, it's already too late. If Niccolo Machiavelli lived today, he wouldn't be leading armies. He'd be leading nations from the shadows. He'd be in boardrooms, political campaigns, media rooms, and maybe right inside your social feed. Machiavelli understood human nature in a way few people ever do. And once you understand these 7 Machiavellian power rules, your perspective on how the world really works will change forever. These are the rules used by leaders, CEOs, politicians, influencers, and strategists, even if they don't admit it. Rule 1. Never reveal your full strength. Machiavelli believed that power grows when people don't fully understand what you're capable of. When your opponents, or even your friends, think they've figured you out, but when they can't predict your next move, they hesitate. They prepare against you. When you reveal everything, your plans, your resources, your skills, you become predictable. And predictable people are easy to control. But when you reveal only enough to be respected, but never enough to be measured, you create a psychological advantage. People start to overthink. They second guess. They become cautious. And that hesitation gives you time, leverage, and power. A CEO doesn't reveal their company's full strategy in public. Competitors copy what they see, not what's hidden. A student in class doesn't always speak up, but surprises everyone during presentations, earning respect and attention at the right time. Even in relationships, people who don't overshare too fast create an air of mystery. And mystery is magnetic. Power doesn't always show its face. Sometimes it's the quiet presence that everyone wonders about. Rule 2. Control perception, not just reality. People don't always follow the truth. They follow what they believe is the truth. And the one who shapes that belief shapes the world. Machiavelli understood that people are emotional creatures. They judge not based on facts, but on how something feels to them. If you control how people perceive you, your status, your confidence, your value, then in their eyes you control reality. In the business world, brands like Apple built empires on perception, not just technology. People believe they're superior, so they dominate the market. A person who speaks confidently in a meeting often gets more respect than someone with more knowledge but weaker presence. Politicians, influencers, and even celebrities use media to shape how people see them, often hiding their weaknesses behind a carefully crafted image. Perception is like a mirror. Control the mirror, and people will only see the reflection you want them to. Work on your personal brand. Speak clearly, stand tall, control your energy. Be intentional with what you let people see. Your silence, your style, your words, they're all tools of perception. Rule 3. Appear weak when you're strong. Power doesn't always roar, sometimes it whispers. When you look strong, people unite against you. When you look weak, people lower their guard. Machiavelli believed in the art of strategic deception. Not to hurt people, but to move unseen. A quiet employee who seems average can suddenly outmaneuver their loud competitors for a promotion, because nobody saw them as a threat. A politician might pretend to be powerless or inexperienced to make rivals underestimate them, then strike when it matters most. In negotiations, acting less eager often gives you the upper hand. Power is a game of timing. The hunter doesn't roar before the strike. Never show all your confidence at once. Learn when to play small and when to show the lion underneath the sheep's clothing. Rule 4. Power moves in silence. Loud people chase attention. Silent people build empires. Machiavelli warned against being too visible. When you broadcast your every move, you give people time to block, copy, or destroy your plans. But when you move quietly, you control when and how the world sees your actions. The most successful entrepreneurs often don't reveal their next step until it's already done. True wealth is usually silent. It doesn't need to scream. In friendships or rivalries, the person who speaks less often has the upper hand emotionally. The loudest in the room is rarely the most powerful. It's the one who observes, then strikes when no one expects it. Stop oversharing your goals. Build in silence. Announce after the win. Rule 5. Loyalty is earned through fear and respect. Machiavelli wrote, "It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both." But he wasn't talking about terror. He was talking about commanding respect. People love you for what you give, but they respect you for what you stand for. When people love you, their loyalty can be soft. But when they respect you, their loyalty is firm. A kind but weak leader gets walked over. A respected leader inspires loyalty because people trust their strength. In workplaces, employees don't stay for niceness. They stay for clear direction, vision, and strength. Even in personal relationships, setting firm boundaries builds respect. Love can fade. Respect lasts. Set standards. Enforce boundaries. Don't be afraid to disappoint people to protect your value. You don't need to be liked by everyone, just respected by the right ones. Rule 6. Timing is power. The wrong move at the right time is a mistake. The right move at the wrong time can be a disaster. Machiavelli observed that power isn't just what you do, it's when you do it. Patience is a weapon. People who rush reveal their weakness. But those who wait, calculate, and then act, they win. A good investor doesn't buy during hype. They wait for the right moment. A skilled speaker knows when to pause for maximum impact. In conflict, waiting for the right moment to respond gives you clarity and control. Timing can make a weak move powerful, and a powerful move weak. Don't let pressure rush your decisions. Power grows in silence, but strikes with precision. Rule 7. Power is not given, it's taken. Nobody will hand you power. The world rewards those who claim it. Machiavelli lived in a time of kings and wars, but the principle remains the same today. Power doesn't just sit around waiting for someone to deserve it. It goes to those who step up, even when they're not ready. The person who speaks up in a meeting becomes the leader of the idea. Entrepreneurs who create opportunities instead of waiting for permission dominate industries. History is written by those who act, not those who wait. Power isn't earned through waiting. It's earned through movement. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Act before others do. Claim the position they're hesitating to take. Machiavelli didn't write these rules for the few. He wrote them because he understood human nature. And human nature hasn't changed in centuries. These 7 rules are everywhere. In politics, business, love, social media, and power struggles you don't even see. Remember, real power isn't about shouting. It's about understanding people, moving strategically, and acting with precision. The world is a chessboard. Most people play checkers. but those who know the rules of power play chess. If you're ready to rise above average thinking and master real strategies that shape leaders, not followers, then subscribe to PowerMind Lab. Here we don't just talk about power. We learn to use it